Hi guys, Martin here, coming to you with my build update number 1 for the Revell 1/32 scale Focke Wulf Fw190F kit number 04869. So how far did I get? So this update is my sub-assembly building and painting update, and what I started off with, just to get the sprues down, was I assembled the ailerons, the elevators, the rudder and the horizontal stabilizers. The rudder, I'll paint that before I assemble it because it's yellow, so when I paint the yellow band around the nose, I'll paint that yellow, then I'll stick it on the end of the fuselage. So that got a sprue down just by doing that. I then painted a lot of the stuff on the sprues, gave it a black base coat, and then the internal stuff was given the RLM02. So we've got some engine cowling panels, upper engine cowling panel there, painted on the inside, and then the flaps here are painted on the inside as well. And again with all the sprues, the undercarriage doors, black base coat, RLM02, the wheel struts, I got to do the silver there for the pistons, and then other parts on the sprue painted, ready for assembling. Some were just the black base coat. Another sprue here. This is the bulletproof head shield that goes behind the pilot. This is the actuator part for actuating the sliding canopy. Machine guns there, and that's it for that sprue. Front engine cowlings, the circular ones at the front, painted on the inside. And then the pylons have just been base coated, and the brackets for gripping the bombs. There's 2 of those sprues, just base coats. They'll be done at a later stage when I get to doing the bombs. And then the main wheels painted, base coats, black base coats. 2 of those sprues, 2 halves of each wheel, wheel hubs, another wheel hub on that side. So just need top coats for them. And here's some more engine cowlings that have been painted. And what I'm going to do is, after this video, I'm going to do a gloss coat on everything, clear coat, and then do some weathering. So I also did the wings, the upper wings. This is the area that you'll see when the flaps are down, black base coat and RLM02. Again with the other wing, the port side upper. Fuselage halves, this is the port side fuselage half. I did a black base coat, then I did the RLM02, and then at the back it has the RLM66, RLM02 at the tail end, and then the starboard side's the same. And again, everything's going to be clear coated with a wash, a weather wash, and a bit of chipping. And then on the bottom wing assembly, I've assembled that sub-assembly. We've got the wheel bay housings loaded, wheel assembly brackets, upper gun support brackets, and then this assembly is where the engine attaches to. And then on the underside you can see the wheel wells there with the cannons coming through. So that's ready to go. I also assembled the drop tanks for bombs, and then painted these cowlings, bubble cowlings. Again, black base coat, RLM02. There's the 450 pound bombs. Propellers all painted and the spinners painted. And the rear wheel assembly that's painted and ready to go, because that has to be located before you button up the fuselage. And drop tanks. On the drop tanks, on both of them, there's like a little divot there on the part line. It's a little crunched, so I'm going to have to fill these drop tanks, smooth these down. I have to smooth everything down. The bombs, I haven't put the fins and there's fins and square brackets. I'll wait till I've smoothed down the seams before I assemble those finicky pieces. And that goes for the 500-pound bomb as well. I won't put the fins on until that's done. There's the propeller in the Schwarzgrün, and the spinner is in a Dunkelgrün. So two different colours. And I also did, this is the firewall with the machine gun brackets. They're mounted to that. And this is a fan blade that goes behind the propeller, sticks to the back of the spinner, and then that slides over the spindle on the engine mount. That's the gun sight on the top there, and then the upper instrument panel that's mounted into a upper console that fits inside the that'll fit that fits in there like that. And then cockpit, I haven't used the cockpit decals. I painted everything. I'm going to put, they have decals for the seat belts. I'm going to put those on when I've glossed it, when I've weathered it, then I'll drop the seat belts in. So that's the tub. And then the engine. I built the engine assembler. So there's the engine. It's a nice little assembler. BMW engine. It's the front with a spindle for the propeller to mount to. Copper piping, and then at the back we have all the exhausts come out the back there, and then that just mounts nicely on here. There's spindles, there you go, easy as that. That's located now onto that bracket. A real nice fit. I have to say the fits on this engine were beautiful. Well, everything's been good, but I was really impressed with how the engine went together and how that just sits on there. Just put some glue on those little pegs and then locate it. So that's it, that's as far as I've got. And as I say, I'm going to be doing some doing clear coat on everything that's painted, and then some weathering, and then we'll build the plane up, assemble all the plane up, ready for the painting stage. So next stage is clear coating, weathering and build. Until the next update, my build update number 2. Thanks for following on, thanks for any comments you leave, and I'm going to leave it at that. Tally-o guys, chocks away.